live.
We're live. I'm
Good.
Trisha Duryea from GeekWire, and I'm here with Adam Brotman, Chief Digital Officer of Starbucks.
Hi.
How are you?
Good to be here.
We've talked about mobile ordering a ton, but today's a big day for you guys.
It is a big day. Today's the day we went from 650 locations with mobile ordering live in the Pacific Northwest to now having over 4,000 locations live with mobile ordering across the entire Sun Belt and Central America.
And now we're live on Periscope talking about it.
That's right. We're live and live.
High tech and digital for the digital officer.
Yes, that's true. Kind of meta.
Yeah. I'm wondering how many followers we'll get. Donald Trump today just got 4,000 followers on Periscope while announcing his
Well, we can let's give it a shot.
Yeah. Do you have an announcement to make, Adam?
Yeah. Other than the mobile order and pay rolling out, no, not today. Not today.
You'll be running for president?
Not today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're actually in Fremont here at just a regular Starbucks store, and
More than a regular store. It's a good one, I think.
This is a good one?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got an upstairs.
yeah.
It looks great. Yeah.
And why don't you just talk a little bit about the history of mobile ordering? Because this actually took a lot of effort on
Yep.
Starbucks' part to get right.
Yeah. I mean, so we've been live with mobile ordering since December in Portland when you and I talked about it. And then we expanded it from Portland to the entire 4-state Pacific Northwest in March. But you're right, that was after a year of a whole team of folks at Starbucks working on how do we make sure that it's completely seamlessly integrated into the existing app, into the existing operational flow. Because we knew the key for Starbucks customers was that it has to be an easy, seamless experience. So it has to be ordering Starbucks is, can be complicated if you have a fancy drink. And so people have learned how to make that easy for themselves. And so we needed to make sure that it was just as easy to order on your phone as it would be to order in person. And so we took a lot of time in thinking about the design and took a lot of time in thinking about how we would integrate it in. And that took us a good part of a year, maybe even longer to be honest, but a good part of a focused year of a team of operators and marketers and folks from our technology team and our design team. And we really thought about how to craft the experience. We launched it in Portland in December. Our customers told us, you did it. You made it a really easy, seamless experience. It's for iPhone customers now. We have Android coming later this year. But it's for My Starbucks Rewards loyalty members can just use their existing app, order their favorite stuff, and it saves them time. And now they're telling us they love it.
You know, I've been pretty impressed by the launch of Portland in December to 4,000 cafes as of today.
Yeah.
Is that pretty easy to turn on the next state, or each incremental cafe gets easier to launch, I suppose?
Well, it's a good question. And since we were up all last night turning on 4,000 stores, I can tell you it's not easy. Because you have to actually get all of the customers that have their iPhone already to make sure it doesn't show them that they can mobile order a minute too early. So we have to do a combination of turning on stores, the technology within the stores, but also turning on the ability to see those stores in the app and do that all at the right time and all make sure everything's working and make sure all the technology in the store is working. And so it's an effort. We had a great team. Thank anyone on the team that was up all last night, and I know some of you are watching. Thank you very much. You can go to bed now.
And then, so how long does it take to get that first mobile order as soon as it goes live at a cafe? Like how fast are people noticing?
You mean like the very first?
Yeah.
Minutes. Yeah, it was interesting. We saw a couple. I'm watching Twitter this morning, and it was fun to see customers, on the East Coast saying, I was told I was the first mobile order, and this was like 10 minutes after it went live.
Wow.
Because we actually put, as you know, when we launch a market, we put in signage in the store that says, you can try it. Our baristas know about it. So, and we gave a little bit of a warning, I think a week ago, it said, hey, mobile order coming soon.
Right.
So people were sort of ready.
Okay.
And we've already had thousands and thousands of orders this morning.
Thousands and thousands.
Oh, yeah.
What's the volume like overall?
Well, we can't talk about that overall. That was good though.
Yeah.
But we it's going well. It's actually going better than we had expected in terms of volume.
Okay.
Seattle ramped up even faster than Portland, and
Really?
Portland we were expecting it to go well, and it actually exceeded our expectations. Seattle went even faster. I think that, one of the things we're learning is that particularly stores that are at the bottom of office buildings, stores that are across from either in hospitals or across from schools, you just have different dynamics that create the fact that now someone can get that extra Starbucks visit and they might not have been able to get in.
So it's not necessarily Seattle being high tech that's going to drive more volume, but maybe the cafe in Seattle that's in a high volume area where people don't want to stand in line is getting the traction.
I think so. We're still learning, but Portland's pretty high tech and pretty sophisticated. I don't think it's that. I think it's a matter of, like you just said, it's a matter of high density areas that are really busy, and we provide them an opportunity to get better throughput, some relief, and so it's good for the business. The customers are telling us that it's working as we designed. Easy to use. I'm coming more often because I can get that extra Starbucks visit in.
I always think back to the trips I always took to the Bay Area. In San Francisco, I'd be on Nob Hill, the Starbucks across the street, but I always had to factor in 20 minutes before I left for my first appointment of the day. I got to get in line at Starbucks, have breakfast, and it's going to take 20 minutes. And now I'm like, that could probably take 1 minute.
That's right. Yeah, we had someone tweet out this morning, I was in and out in 10 seconds. The truth is that people are learning how to use mobile order and pay in a way that it fits their needs. Examples are, you've got a meeting that ends, you're about 5 minutes away from the end of the meeting, you kind of sneak your phone out, and you look like you're still paying attention to the meeting, get your mobile order in, and then that way you for sure can grab your Starbucks before your next meeting.
Right. Well, actually, let's get a demo in.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
So let's go ahead and I'll pull it. I don't know if you can see it here. This is
and this is not pre-planned in terms of you didn't tell them what to make.
No,
okay.
Didn't. This is
on the fly.
We're live, and remember everybody, it's still in beta. So if anything goes wrong, just keep that in mind.
Covered.
So so here you're seeing, this is just the same Starbucks app that everyone out there has on their iPhone. You've got. And again, like I mentioned, it is coming to Android later this year. And so what you have is you've got the ability to pay and find stores and do e-gifts, and of course there's all the normal stuff that you see here on your screen. When you click menu for the very first time, where it says menu up in the right-hand corner, the first time you click it in an area where you don't have mobile order and pay, so for all of you out in Sunbelt that have never done this, that are watching this, just go ahead and click menu, and it'll automatically prompt you to say, yes, I want to go ahead and turn this to order, and then it becomes order. And as you start ordering on mobile order and pay, you'll see it'll remember your previous orders. And in fact, the very top of it will remember even if you have multiple components like an oatmeal and a dark roast, and then here's a customized Trenta iced black tea, reduced fat turkey bacon, whatever. I can also hit browse, and now it's telling me, it's showing me availability for this store.
62 feet away.
Yeah, this is kind of new, by the way. We put in this ability to show menus specific to the location, because in case this location has run out of something or they don't serve something, we want to make sure it's a great experience for our customers. So you can see here it's telling me, okay, I'm showing availability for Fremont Avenue store, which is where we're at, and I could just hit brewed coffee and hit a featured dark roast. I don't know if you guys can see that on TV there, on Twitter TV, Periscope TV. You've got. It's guessing where I want to go, and it's right, Fremont Avenue, but I could at any point change where I want to send the order to, either by just clicking in here and then looking on the map and changing locations. Of course, we'd have to actually most of the time you're not doing the mobile order from within a store, but you can. We have customers that will sit down, grab a table, fire up whatever they're doing, and then do a mobile order and just go pick it up. So you don't just have to do it from outside the store. So let's go ahead and go back to the Fremont store here, right? So I'm going to select that store. I could add another item and keep browsing and find other things, but I'm going to go ahead and, why don't we just order this dark roast? By the way, any of these orders, it tells you the nutritional information. It allows you to fully customize the order, just like you normally would. We wanted to make this experience just like you were walking into a store.
You can add shots, you can add flavors, toppings.
Yeah, you can add shots. You can change. I literally, a good example is if you go, let's add a latte. So we're going to go in here and we're going to say espresso drinks, and then here's a latte. There's all their favorite lattes in the menu are available here. You've got, if I go into latte, I can change the size from grande to tall, and I'll save that. I can go back in and modify shots. I could go double shot, So now it's saying 2 shots or 3 shots. You guys able to see it? Okay. And then, you know, I could change it to decaf, make it a decaf right there, save it. It's saving all those things, right? I'm gonna go ahead and save it. At any time I could change my mind and just slide this over and hit remove. It's really easy, right? So there you go. So I'm gonna hit continue, and there it's telling me one last time, hey, is this what you ordered? Is this where you ordered it to? And then you go ahead and hit order.
So you can't see this on the Periscope, but so now it'll come and that'll be ready for you over here. We can test that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are getting a few questions I wanted to throw them in here.
Oh, sorry.
So one big question was about eventual geographic expansion, and somebody asked specifically about Central America. But will this eventually go beyond the U.S.?
Oh, for sure. So our goal is to roll out Starbucks Mobile Order and Pay before the end of this year and start that rollout in Canada and the UK. But you know, I would expect next year you'll see us not only have Canada and UK, but other markets as well. So we plan on rolling this out beyond just the US, Canada, and UK.
But US will be fully covered by the end of this year.
US will be fully covered by the end of this year.
So is there any
Company-owned stores.
So is there any plan to support promo codes, or what was the other?
Or redeem rewards.
Yeah,
Redeem rewards.
yes, on the roadmap. So another example of why we're in beta, we couldn't put every single feature in we wanted. Things like being able to use your My Starbucks Rewards reward, or to redeem your personalized marketing promo codes. Those are things that we need to be able to put into the program. Also, the ability to favorite a store, favorite an order, maybe pause an order. These are all good ideas that we have on our roadmap.
And what about the ability to still get stars though for your purchases?
Oh, you still get them.
Yeah.
You get them. So
Okay.
you will get. It uses your Starbucks card and it gives you your stars for purchases, just like as if you ordered without doing mobile order.
Okay.
Got it. And then it's sort of a wild card from earlier. Somebody asked, when are you going to start accepting Bitcoin, Adam?
Well, I don't know. Honestly, I wouldn't rule it out forever, but it's.
Do you have Apple Pay?
Yes, in the app. We have Apple Pay in the app.
Yeah.
PayPal and Apple Pay, and so Bitcoin's something we've looked at. I doubt it'll be before the end of the year, but I wouldn't rule it out forever.
Yeah. So somebody's saying she'd love the order to be on the barista bar rather than having to ask for it.
Yeah.
Talk about that. Yeah, those
Yeah,
logistics.
Maggie and I were just talking about that. It's actually, to be honest with you, it is something that we're still learning our way through because some customers.
So right now, what happens?
Well, right now it depends on which store you're at. So actually, some stores will actually put it out.
Okay.
And all stores are supposed to call it out. Hey, I got a mobile order for Adam. But in any event, some stores put it out on the handoff lane, as we call it, and some stores keep it back. In any event, we really want to make sure that the baristas are connecting with the customers and still saying thank you and connecting, and our baristas are doing that. So, we're still trying to figure out if it's going to be a hard and fast rule or not about whether you leave it out or you hold it back.
So sometimes you have to be aware that you need to ask for it.
Yeah, and by the way, for anyone who's watching this, don't be shy. I mean, one of the key things is that even if they're holding it back, the baristas want you to say, hey, I'm Adam, I got a mobile order.
Yeah, I don't see it on the bar over there yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Want me to yell at him, Adam? I can totally
the
yell.
app will tell you, right?
Exactly. So it's going to be ready soon, which means the time just came up.
I see it. What did you order?
See that was magic. Yeah, I ordered a.
Oh wait, no, that was just a cup of straws.
I ordered a grande dark roast.
Okay, so this mobile ordering allows you to skip the line. What if you just don't even want to come into the store? You want it delivered to you.
Yeah.
That magic is going to happen soon too, right?
It is. We're going to pilot the ability for customers to use mobile ordering on their Starbucks app and have the Starbucks order delivered right to them in a partnership with Postmates. And we're going to pilot that later this year in Seattle.
Okay. This year. And how much will that cost? Delivery fee?
There's going to be a small flat fee delivery fee.
Okay.
I don't think we've talked about it publicly what that's going to be, but there is going to be a small flat fee delivery fee, and but then the rest of it will be the normal prices.
Okay.
They're holding it behind the bar. Should we go up and check? Are we mobile or not?
No, we are absolutely mobile.
Okay.
So somebody is also asking about priorities. Say the store comes in, a bunch of orders come in. does the mobile order automatically get pushed to the front of the line?
Oh, good question.
Well,
You skip the line.
to some extent, yes, you can. It's not as simple as that, because the truth of the matter is, if you've ever been behind the bar at a Starbucks, there's, the cups are stacked up and orders get made when they get made. So there is some ability. If there's a huge line, I know I would do a mobile order, and I'll bet you it would be faster than waiting in the line. But I'll tell you, it's not an automatic jump the line behind the bar. It's they'll feather it in. They'll do what makes sense. And so it's more for saving you the time of having to wait in line. It's not about necessarily 100%, gaming the system. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, the truth of the matter is the baristas use their judgment. They see the mobile order come in, and then they go ahead and put it into production. So there is an element of skipping the line, and that's part of it.
The demo didn't quite show this, but it does estimate how long it will take. So
correct.
If the store is completely slammed.
Yeah, in fact, I should have pointed that out because we were so close, it wasn't a factor. But when I went to the map view and you could see all the different stores, it'll tell you the estimated pickup time, or how much time you should give yourself, and it also tells you how far you are walking and driving, so you can do your own judgment. But also you can see if the store is really, really busy, and you can say, okay, there's another Starbucks on my way, so I'm going to pick that one.
So before you run over there and pick it up, there's a big discussion happening right now over the Android version. People want to know why it's taking so long.
Oh.
The timeline has changed. It was supposed to be first quarter, right?
Well, it was always going to be, middle of this year, essentially. So, and it's coming very, very soon. I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver in terms of the timing. So I will tell you, it will be before the end of this year. And we're shooting for later this summer. So it's close. I've seen the designs. We're playing with the prototypes right now. So it's for everyone that's waiting for the Android. I promise you, it's coming very soon.
What's the split on iOS versus Android for Starbucks?
It's pretty equal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a way for users, this is another question that came in, for users to themselves delay the order? So say I'm 20 minutes away from Starbucks. Can I say, don't make this for 18 minutes and I'll be there 2 minutes after?
Not yet. But that's one of the features I mentioned. Using your reward coupons, using your personalized marketing coupons, the ability to pause an order or have an order auto-fire when you're getting close to the store, favoriting stores. These are all examples of features that we have on the whiteboard. And we got to get the rest of the country rolled out. We got to get the Android version launched. Those are our top priorities. We're going to hit those over the course of the rest of the summer.
You always have the guarantee at the end of the day, though, right? If your coffee isn't hot.
Oh yeah. We always promise that you're going to be happy, and we'll make it again.
Okay.
So if you're early, you're late, whatever, we'll always take care of you.
Okay.
Let's go check out and see if the coffee's waiting.
I have a mobile order for Adam.
Look at that. It was waiting there the whole time, Adam.
Yeah. It was back there. It's still warm though.
Here, let me go this way because you're backward here. All right.
Okay.
So I think we're wrapping up here, but I think what surprised you about this launch? Any surprises?
About today's launch?
No, just about the adoption of mobile ordering, or how people used it, or just anything that sort of. I mean, this is mobile. This is everyone having a smartphone.
Yeah.
This is something new, right?
Yeah. Well, first of all, the partners wearing the green apron have made this. Knock on wood, have made this no negative surprise. They've been incredible. We've seamlessly built this into their operational, routines.
Right.
And so, if that hadn't happened, we would have all sorts of surprises and not the good kind. So thank you to all the partners. The other surprises have actually just been, how smoothly it's gone, and also, we're looking at. We've learned a lot about inventory availability. So one of the things that one of the reasons, for example, Android was a little bit delayed is we had to make sure we focused on making sure that we had accurate store-by-store real-time inventory. We realized how important that was going to be as we rolled out across the country. So there have been little things that we've had to learn and adjust. It's, this example of do you leave the order out on the counter, or do you leave it behind? I wouldn't call them surprises, but these are all learnings about how we can improve the entire program. But I mean, again, knock on wood, the surprises have all been the positive kinds of ones.
Great. Great. Well, thanks so much. This was a fun Periscope.
I feel like I should have ordered you something. I'll do that when we're off the camera.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks
you.
everybody.
Thanks.
Thanks for tuning in.